Welcome to Declassified History. Today, we're pulling back the curtain on one of the most audacious and secretive CIA operations of the Cold War, an episode filled with danger, deception, and high-stakes gambits that shaped the fate of an entire nation. This is the story of Operation 40, the CIA's clandestine war against Fidel Castro, a mission that reads like a real-life spy thriller, but whose consequences were all too real. In 1960, as the Cold War raged and the world teetered on the edge of nuclear conflict, the CIA launched Operation 40. Its purpose, to halt the spread of communism in Latin America, with Cuba, just 90 miles from U.S. shores, at the epicenter. Castro's revolution had toppled the Batista regime in 1959, electrifying the world and sending shockwaves through Washington. Suddenly, a Marxist government was entrenched in the Caribbean, and the U.S. saw a grave threat looming on its doorstep. Imagine the tension. The United States and the Soviet Union locked in a global chess match, each move shadowed by the threat of nuclear war. In this climate, every action in Cuba carried world-altering implications. Castro's alliance with the Soviets only heightened American fears. Cuba became a flashpoint, a potential launching pad for Soviet influence and missiles in the Western Hemisphere. President Dwight D. Eisenhower determined to counter this threat, authorized Operation 40. What followed was a covert campaign that would ripple through history. The CIA assembled a secretive task force, anti-Castro Cuban exiles, battle-hardened CIA agents, and intelligence specialists. These operatives were united by a single dangerous mission: overthrow Castro by any means necessary. Their objectives were bold and ruthless: infiltrate Cuba, gather intelligence, sabotage infrastructure, and if necessary, assassinate key figures within Castro's inner circle. The stakes were nothing less than the future of the Western Hemisphere. Yes, assassination was on the table. The CIA devised elaborate plots to eliminate Castro, ranging from poisoned cigars to exploding seashells, each more desperate than the last. Operation 40 wasn't just about gathering secrets, it was about rewriting the destiny of a nation, using sabotage, subterfuge, and violence as tools of foreign policy. The operation's most infamous legacy, its central role in planning the Bay of Pigs invasion, a bold attempt to topple Castro's government in April 1961, orchestrated with the help of Cuban exiles trained by the CIA. Operation 40 operatives identified targets, mapped out sabotage missions, and meticulously plotted the assassination of Cuban leaders. Every detail was scrutinized, every risk weighed. But then, the plan unraveled in spectacular fashion. The Bay of Pigs invasion was a disaster. Over 2,400 CIA-trained Cuban exiles landed on the beaches, only to be overwhelmed by Castro's forces in less than 72 hours. The world watched as the operation collapsed in humiliation. The aftermath was devastating: hundreds captured, dozens killed, and the US government left reeling from a public and political debacle. Castro emerged stronger than ever, his grip on Cuba unbreakable. The failed invasion transformed Castro into a symbol of resistance, while the United States faced global embarrassment and a crisis of confidence in its intelligence operations. Operation 40 became a lightning rod for controversy. Historians, journalists, and former operatives have debated its true scope. Was it a hit squad, a sabotage unit, or something even darker? Even today, much about Operation 40 remains hidden. Declassified files offer tantalizing glimpses, but the full story is still shrouded in secrecy and speculation. What doomed the mission? Was it flawed strategy, unreliable intelligence, or the unpredictable chaos of covert warfare? Did the CIA underestimate Castro's resolve? Were warning signs ignored, or was the operation doomed from the start by internal divisions and overconfidence? And perhaps most chilling, what other covert operations born in the shadows of the Cold War remain undiscovered, their secrets still locked away? As we peel back the layers of Operation 40, one truth stands out. The Cold War was a battlefield fought in the shadows, where espionage, sabotage, and political intrigue shaped the destiny of nations. The stakes were nothing less than global supremacy. So next time you think of the Cold War, remember Operation 40, a stark reminder of the lengths nations will go to in pursuit of power, and the hidden wars that still echo through history. If you found this journey into the shadows of history compelling, don't forget to like and subscribe for more gripping stories from the past. Your curiosity keeps these secrets alive. Until next time, keep searching for the truth. History's greatest mysteries are always waiting to be uncovered. At Declassified History, all facts, no fiction. See you on the next chapter.